Hi, this is Gwen, your emotional freedom coach and inner child advocate with Your Strongest Life. And people ask me often, what do I mean by your strongest life? So I thought I'd take today and just give you a little overview of why I call my business Your Strongest Life and why I feel so passionate about it. So back 15 years ago, when I was starting my business, I was reading an author and watching videos of a guy named Marcus Buckingham who focused on strengths. Only he talked about it differently than I'd ever heard it talked about before. He talked about strengths are not what we're good at, and weaknesses aren't what we're bad at. He talked about how strengths are what make us feel strong, and our weaknesses are what make us feel weak and drain us. And that we should be focusing on our strengths in our job, in our, regular life. That if we do the things that make us feel strong, we're going to be better at it. And it just really resonated with me. And so, living your strongest life isn't about what you do, it's how you feel. And as an emotional freedom coach and an inner child advocate, I'm all about that. And so, according to Marcus, he was part of a huge research project and interviewed hundreds of thousands of people, I believe, and they decided that there were 4 emotions that you needed to be living in order to live your strongest life. And so here's the following oh man, I love videos some days. The 4 emotions that make up living your strongest life. The first one is feeling successful, like doing what you're doing so you feel capable and effective, just like what you feel good at, what's fun for you to do. And it even seems like when we're doing working our strengths, that it's fun for us and easy for us, where someone else might have to work really hard to do something that's really fun and easy for us. So that would constitute feeling successful. And the second one is that we look forward to tomorrow with hope and excitement and joy. And we have that gut sense that we're on the right track and doing the right things. And the third thing is that we're growing and learning all the time. We're always feeling like we're getting better at something, and time just flies. We're in the middle of doing things, and all of a sudden, an hour has gone by and we hadn't even realized it. And those would be the neighbor dogs. And the fourth emotion that's really important when we're living our strongest life is that we're getting our needs fulfilled. The most important ones, we're getting our needs met, our relationships, our work, we're doing things where we live. And so, it just we feel strong. However, living the life that I have lived some of my life and doing the work that I've done, I realized that not everybody is living their strongest life, not by a long shot. And I know you can't hear that dog barking at all, can you? Shh, you don't have to bark. And so it really made sense to me when I learned about tapping and combining with working on living your strongest life. Because if we could clean up, if you will, some of those old childhood programming, the childhood traumas, the messages that we got that we aren't good enough, that we're not smart enough, that, on and on. If we can clean up some of those, we have a much better chance to live our strongest lives. And so I feel very passionate about this. And so I would just love to invite you to read a little bit down below a little more about your strongest life. And there's a questionnaire down there that might be helpful for you with, I think, 5 questions. And also, I would like to invite you to come. The other little message down below is I'd like to invite you to come to my new free weekly 60-minute anxiety and stress relief classes for newbies that, have not really, some people are afraid to do any of the group sessions. I was hoping that dog would stop barking by now. Anyway, they're free and they're once a week and they're different days of the week and different times of the day so that more people hopefully will be able to come and check it out. And then also, I'm also offering weekly tapping groups that are only $25. And there's a limit of 8 people in both groups, but you can come and check it out. And I would love for you to do that. It's kind of like the little pink spoon at the ice cream store. You get to test it out, and not take any risks. So I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to tapping with you, and I look forward to helping you move towards living your strongest life. Have a great day. Bye.